Want to learn how to farm Eridium and how to farm it super duper fast with the least amount of work? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. This is LaserBolt, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to farm Eridium, or the purple crystal like a lot of people are calling it. If you're new to Borderlands, you're going to notice that there is some purple crystal scattered around the world, and if you're at low level, you've been trying to break this, and for some reason it's not breaking. Well, in order for you guys to break it, you actually need to obtain a specific gauntlet, and I'm going to be teaching you guys where to obtain the gauntlet, where to farm it, and where to get a huge amount of Eridium super duper fast and easy. But before we get started, I do want to remind you guys about our giveaway. We're giving away 2 free copies of Shadowkeep for the system of your choice. To enter and participate, it's super easy. All you have to do is click the link down below where it says Join Bull Nation, and you guys will automatically be entered. Now, if the giveaway wasn't enough, by joining the Bull Nation, you also get exclusive access to amazing emotes and the LaserBolt badge that you're able to use across YouTube, plus also new features that are coming for those who join the Bull Nation. I want to give a massive shout out and thank you guys to everybody who has joined it. Thank you for the love and support. As a friendly reminder, guys, if you guys did pick up Borderlands and are trying to find people to play with, or just want to meet cool people who love Borderlands as much as you do and as much as we do, then definitely check out our Discord channel. We made a room called Borderlands LFG where you'll find like-minded individuals like yourself for any particular console, PC, Xbox, or PlayStation 4. Hope to see you guys there. Now, before we dive in and talk about where to farm the Eridium, a lot of you guys have been asking me, what is Eridium used for? Now, Eridium is used for multiple things, and the first thing that you guys are going to notice whenever you guys get to Sanctuary, you're going to notice that in the bottom of the ship, there is a vendor called Earl. He takes Eridium and he sells weapon and gears that are only purchasable with Eridium. In addition to the weapons, he also sells cosmetics. So if you want to get a cool looking mask, a cool looking outfit, or anything cool that you want to obtain that he has in rotation that specific time, you're going to only be able to purchase this with Eridium. Now, at first glance, it looks like, it's not that important, because how about if I don't like the cosmetics or I don't like the weapons? Well, if you guys pay close attention to the weapons, you're going to see why Eridium is so important. Because you will notice that the weapons he's selling have a property called Anointed. Anointed weapons, if you play Destiny, they're pretty much exotic weapons. If you play The Division, they're exotic weapons. There's regular weapons, and you got your exotic weapons. Basically, anointed weapons are technically exotics. They're weapons that give you additional perks that you wouldn't be able to find in any other weapon. Now, the interesting thing about anointed perk or talent is that these are tied to specific classes. So it means that you could only use them on specific classes. So that's why having a lot of Eridium is going to be important, because whenever you want to move your skill tree around, you're going to have an option to have a weapon that actually boosts that specific skill tree. In theory, though, the anointed perks or talents, they just pretty much buff your action skills, so it can vary on the one that you get. Now, that's enough about anointed. I'll have a separate video on how to farm those as well. So if that's something you guys are definitely interested in, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you guys can know when that video goes live. Not only are you going to be able to use it to buy stuff from Crazy Earl, but you're also going to be able to use it to gamble. Yes, you heard it correctly, gamble. Because if you head upstairs to the Sanctuary, you're going to notice that there are slot machines that require Eridium. If you have enough Eridium, you're able to test out your luck and see if you're able to get either a legendary weapon, a grenade mod, or a shield. And this might be a very lucrative way to actually get an amazing weapon. But like always, you're going to need some Eridium to do that. Now, one of the last things you're able to do with Eridium is, of course, firing a bunch of weapons out of a gun. Yes, because towards the end of the game, you'll be able to get the Eridium Fabricator gun. This gun is going to consume 10 Eridium, and after it consumes 10 Eridium, it's going to shoot out 10 weapons. Now, these 10 weapons could vary from green, blue, gold, or orange or purple. But if you have enough Eridium, you'll be able to farm legendaries and also farm exotic or / atonement weapons from shooting this gun. This is a really good way to actually farm them if you have enough Eridium. So make sure you guys do this method that I'm about to show you enough to have enough for the end game. All right, so now that you know what to use Eridium for, it's time for us to talk about how we're going to be able to farm this Eridium. Well, in order for you to farm this Eridium, I'm going to show you actually 2 methods. One is going to be in case you guys already bypassed the first one, and the other method I'm about to show you is going to be if you just want to keep farming it after you pass that method. You guys will understand what I'm talking about after we get into the video. The first method, which is by far to me personally the best method because you really have to do very little bit amount of effort, and that is to make sure that when you get to chapter number 10, you go ahead and kill the boss. When you kill the boss, they're going to give you a gauntlet that's used to destroy Eridium. So you guys noticed when you started playing the game, you weren't able to destroy the crystals, but now that they give you this gauntlet, you're going to be able to destroy the crystals. You're going to notice that within this room, there's also going to be a ton of crystals, and in these crystals, there's going to be chests hidden behind these crystals. What you're going to want to do for this method is destroy all the crystals and then back out of the game. After you back out of the game, you're going to load back in, and the game's going to put you right back at the spot where you sell your weapons. All you got to do is slide back down, head back into the vault, and you are going to be able to destroy the crystals. It's not going to be the same amount than you do it the first time when you get to this area, but you will be able to get between 8 to 15 Eridiums every single time you load in. Now, if you have a fast computer, you'll be able to get up to like 600 Eridium per hour. If your computer's a little bit slower, you're looking between 400 to 500 Eridium. Now, this is the best method to farm Eridium due to the fact that it takes very little effort. All it takes is for you to quit the game and come back in. Now, I'm going to let this play out so you guys can see how much Eridium I'm getting and seeing me farming it. And then after this, I'll tell you guys the other method you're going to want to use in order to get it.
Time to break through. Guess I'll give it a whack. Guess I'll give it a whack. Tough stuff right here.
More Eridium. Now, there might be some of you guys who already got past this particular part and still need to farm Eridium. So I'm going to show you guys the other method to do so. Now, for this particular method, you're going to want to make sure you head and load back Athena's. Now, I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys have already completed this part. If you guys already passed the vault section, then you're going to want to load back in and head to Athena's, head to the area called the Windward Plaza. Now, when you land to the Windward Plaza, you're going to make your way to this particular area, and you're going to head left and keep going straight, and then make another left, and you're going to be fighting Chupacabra. Now, Chupacabra, I know that's not his name, but that's the name I'm giving him. He's going to be dropping some Eridium for you guys. The cool thing about this particular boss is that you're able to kill him really fast once you're high level, and he drops a good amount of Eridium per every round that you do. Not only that, but when you quit out of the game and you load back in, you load back into the area that's really, really close to him. So this is a very good method to also farm Eridium. Now I have seen the other method, which is the low 7 and 8 method, where you go and farm and kill a couple of ads. The problem with that method is it just takes too long, and you have to kill like at least between, I think it's like between 15 to 20 ads to get like at least 8 Eridium. This method goes by a lot faster, and you'll get the same amount of Eridium that you do with that method. Well, now that you guys know how to farm Eridium and you know what to use your Eridium for, what do you guys want to use the Eridium for? Let me know. Do you want to buy cosmetics? Do you want to buy weapons? Are you trying to get the weapon that shoots a bunch of weapons and have enough Eridium for that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Me personally, guys, I want to get atonement weapons. Those are the hardest ones to get, and I want to make sure I get them towards the end game. So I want to have as much as Eridium as I possibly can. Now, just as a reminder, I know another thing that you guys are going to be lacking is money, and I have a video that has you covered with how to farm money super duper fast.